Hello, everyone. Bilal Malas here, head of client success and partner at Lux Sales Consulting. Today, I'm joined by a dear client of ours, Alan, who is an insurance agent at Farmers Insurance, as you can see in the back. And Alan joined us a couple months back and has added about 15 to 20 grand in commissions, helping restaurant owners. And we're going to talk about exactly that today. While he was actually, switching office while he was sick on COVID too. That's the beautiful part of, having a virtual process is that, whatever shows up, and we're going to talk about that today, you can, able to still prospect consistently. And so, Alan, if you could just please introduce yourself, where you're from, and what is it exactly that you specialize in?
Yes, Alan McDaniel, Farmers Insurance. I sell all types of insurance, auto, home, life, and commercial, but I have a specific niche target of restaurants. And through this understanding of restaurants, actually, my family had a restaurant. And so I've got that inside knowledge of running a restaurant myself and all those trials and tribulations, all the way to the excellent training I received for restaurant insurance coverage. I was a great expert at that, and I had some pretty good restaurant clients at the time. But I was getting word of mouth referrals, which were slow, right? And what I wanted to do is increase the rate. And as soon as I found the Lux Sales Consulting Group, they showed me this SLS mastermind that I could take and use use this and reach thousands of people.
When we'll talk about that a little bit more in just a moment, exactly how we're able to accomplish that.
But was such a great secret in the industry. Nobody knew me. Nobody knew my industry and how my expertise went. They didn't know I was a trusted advisor. I was pretty much stuck to that small trickle.
Exactly, and you've been doing this for quite some time now, and just before joining our SLS framework, you were wasting a lot of time and money purchasing leads with poor results. And just like you said, you did have that background in the restaurant industry, but you didn't necessarily have a way to market yourself as a trusted advisor and had a consistent way to get yourself in front of these ideal clients who are in the restaurant industry. So what kind of challenges, even while working at Farmers, what kind of challenges were you facing in finding a way to get in front of ideal clients?
Well, the interesting thing is I'm an expert. I'm a trusted advisor to my few restaurant owners that I have. No one else knew it. And the restaurant industry is very tightly held. It's hard to get in front of a decision maker unless you referred or unless you've had multiple messages back and forth and you've proven that you're a trusted advisor. So it's hard for me to cold call restaurants and get an inkling.
Absolutely. And so what ends up happening is you join our SLS framework. We determine, you were an excellent fit because you have that background of helping these restaurant owners. And more importantly, we did have some experience helping other clients target that industry. So it was just a plug and play. And then, you're generating how many appointments you'd say per week or per month consistently?
I'm now at about 25 a month.
25 a month. And you added about 5 clients, was it?
5 clients, but I've got a lot of larger clients that are taking a longer amount of time, and they'll multiply this because I have some that are maybe 10 restaurants deep in the state of Colorado.
Exactly. Absolutely. And so how does that feel? Like, you just like you said, I guess you're recovered from COVID, or hopefully you're no longer sick.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. But what's nice is I've developed that momentum. I'm actually hiring some folks on the service side to take care of this. But I have the ability through this framework to talk to, message with, and find thousands of people that I didn't even know were out there.
Absolutely. And that's exactly it. It seems like a lot of advisors and agents out there have that genius in their brain, right? Which is, in your case, you have a background in this restaurant industry and you just know that you can help these people. But I'm sure you felt the frustration of, well, I want to help them. I'm failing to get a hold of them or have them get my attention. And I'm just happy we're able to solve that. And for you, what did you feel was the biggest win? Or like maybe epiphany, or what did you feel like was your biggest takeaway?
It's interesting. So, I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm messaging a lot of people in the industry. And so I was talking to a certain gentleman that was in a restaurant chain. He was talking to a friend of his in another chain and told that friend about me. So this guy came from I guess from a different state, and so he was really new to Colorado. And I didn't have him on my list because he's still listed in, I think, New York. And he came in and he said, "Oh, Fred told me to call you. You're the expert." Wow, so if I can get referrals on a larger scale than the trickle I had before, isn't that great? And so that's 5 restaurants right there, and we're meeting next week, more or less close the deal because we've done all the homework and we've got a great solution for him. He's going to be very happy. And
in a short amount of time, you were able to basically establish yourself as an authority, and the compound effect, which is basically the ripple effect of, the prospects that you may still haven't reached out to are already hearing from you because of, picking that industry as the niche, correct?
Because now I'm becoming an expert in the industry and industry-wide. I've also been selected to speak at the restaurant show, state restaurant show next year in Colorado, and that's a huge thing. So I'm actually going to be a speaker at that event. They're actually paying me to speak at the event, and I'm speaking to restaurant owners. There's my clients.
Here you go. Well, that's fantastic, Alan. And what would you say to another agent, either whether it is at Farmers or just an insurance agent in general, who's getting started or who's successful at a stage where, there's that frustration being built up? What would you say to someone who's on the edge of investing into themselves?
Look, I don't like cold calling. It's just not fun for me. Some people can do it. It's not as fun for me. But I needed to get it at a rate of speed to grow as fast as I could. And I found it with this. So if you're looking for a way to get more leads, a way to get more referrals, a way to become a trusted advisor in your target market, this is the best system ever. It works so well. It's very easy. Once you set it up, not much work required. And people start calling you because you're the trusted advisor. That's a great way to go.
Fantastic, Alan. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.